Hello everyone and welcome back to some Friday night shenanigans and disciples too again. So, let's see what we're doing now. Yeah, I was debating doing the orcs. We are in a good spot, unit-wise and experience-wise, although I would want a few levels, especially on our hero character. I would want a level on this guy, but he's not that close. Most importantly is actually this guy. But a problem is, I want to have his next form. And for that I need quite a pricey... sorry about that, quite a pricey building, you know? Yeah... The Rune Master isn't a bad unit. He can attack 2 times with kinda double damaging attacks. He has been subsequently substantially changed from the vanilla. But it's pretty nice, I was thinking just about now that about the mod itself. Wait a second, can I? No. It would be a very... I think I would... Maybe I would propose that on Discord or something, because I think it would be a very fun and very informative thing. Maybe someone from the modding team could post an instruction video on how to actually mod the game. That could be pretty cool. Well, but the time consuming, that's kind of the bad part. I saw some... Well, when I was watching the Russian PvP mod, some Russian creators actually had a few episodes of how to use the tools or how to mod. And yeah, without knowing Russian, did not give you much, those videos. Nope. But honestly, I think that's a very cool idea. It's a very cool idea for a video. And I think a lot of people would watch, me included, because some tips and tricks on and how to even start and how this looks seems to be pretty good. A pretty good idea and pretty interesting one. So maybe I'll try and post on Discord if I don't forget, that is, because kind of on holidays now, so I may forget about that. Also, yeah, additional thing. Is this actually worth anything? I'll keep this. And I'll keep this. The rest, I don't think so. Nah, and the Lich Talisman. And this. I need to actually give this one to my mage, but first things first. We wanted to plant the rods. Do I have the rod bearer? Yes, I have. So, okay, now I know where we ended up. Also, excuse me while I take a sip of my coffee. Dang it. The spy has been executed. Who did you hit with that spell? Cause that didn't do much. Let's go like this. Actually, dang it, I can't stand right before this entrance, cause there is some magic shenanigans going on. And when I click that, it makes me run back. I wanted to block the entrance so I can freely go with the banner bearer, so I can plant the banners, the rods, and take the terrain for myself. Because, yeah, this could happen. But it actually is good that this has happened, because we can do this. And level up our mage units. Mage hero, I would say. Then I would also need to give him the items, so he can cast from those rods. Really, my dude. Really. That was the extent you were capable of, really. Oh my god, the luck continues. At least he's close to leveling up, but Dang. You know we're not going to let you run freely like this. Honestly, the Guildmaster is better at... Well, most of the times he's better at finishing off those lone heroes, because you have targeted damage. But you can pinpoint the unit you want to take care of, wham, one turn and he's yours. The Mage... I like the Mages more as a primary hero, because if you build the team right, for example in Legions of the Damned, that's actually quite present. If you build the team with AoE in a good way, you'd dish out enormous damage to everyone. Just need to think clearly about it. Dwarves are actually the other race where building an AoE team is excellent. That's because of their the right side of the warrior tree, where they get a ice attack on everyone. Doesn't seem like much, but you also have lowering initiative, and 50 at first is not that bad. It's not that bad. You also would get a bonus if you would use a mage lord, and I would actually use a mage lord with a AoE party like that. Would be a not bad idea to try the elder, but I don't know what his last form is. The one that we get from the vanilla, it's kinda lacking, but in a purely AoE party, he could be so-so. Well, but depending on the levels, cause if you use an elder, you use up 2 spots for additional AoE or additional tanking. You get only 1 AoE and 1 tanker. So depending how you build it, it could not be that bad, but could also kinda be worse than a dedicated full AoE team. It all depends, And that's one of the best parts of the Disciples games, the party building. You kinda have to think about it. And for more than a minute, actually, in some cases, especially it's much less so in the vanilla maps, but in those created by other people maps, where they put substantially more challenging encounters on the map, because I don't know why most of the original maps by the devs are not that challenging. They don't have that much challenging encounters on the map. I don't know, they were afraid that not all players would be able to finish a map. That's why actually getting a map done by one of the creators, it's a very good idea. They pose a substantially increased challenge if you juxtapose them with the original maps. The original maps are actually quite a good way to learn the game, in my opinion. Not so much as to... we only need 1,000 more. Not so much as to maybe up your skills much, but to learn, they're actually quite okay. I would have gone here earlier, but... I mean earlier, about now, when I finished up with the legions, but... Well, this is a loss of XP if I don't have all the buildings. And I don't want to lose that XP. Because you never know what challenge lies at the end. Because as you can see, some of those units, some of those groups on the map would pose quite a challenge. That's why I do not want to waste XP. Definitely not. And I do not want to grind the AI at the end to get that XP. Because sometimes if you do it wrong, you'll end up basically grinding the AI, because you don't have any other sources of XP left. Okay, I think I'll know what to do next. Let me just stand here and wait a second, because I don't know what's coming out from this. It could be a banner guy. I think he actually lost a bit of gold now, because the units are more are being produced more, less frequently, yeah. They're being produced less frequently, which is good for us, which is actually good for us. How much did we get at the start? What was this button? Don't remember where was this button. You could push a button that tells you how the amount you got from at the start of this turn. Do not remember which of those buttons that was. That kinda sucks, but anywho, we'll manage without it. Yeah, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to summon. Actually summon here. Take this. Yeah, it's just some valuables, not that important. Ah, crap. I thought... Oh, I am able to go around. So I need to summon there on the next turn if I want to sell those. He'll disappear and leave those valuables on the ground. Okay, now what you doing? Trying to damage me, eh? 250. 250 is not that bad. Not that bad. Could have gotten that money easier if I would abuse the AI trick that I showed you in this third episode or second episode, something like that. How good did I see you? I barely escaped with my life because of the demons, she says. Yeah, so it's not that great here because even though I escaped from the demons, the giants actually treated me as an ally. It appears that the giants blocked the passage through the mountain range to actually stop the spreading of the demons and the evil, so she can't go back. And he says, well, we'll get some elves back for you, because we need their help as well. And that was the dialogue. 250, yeah. 120, yeah. Next turn we have the building. Very good things here. 1. Elixir of Quicksilver will get 10% initiative boost, and Elixir of Titan Might, 10% damage boost. We definitely want those. And as for our next move, time for some greenskin calling, if I am to be honest. I am interested in this fight. I am interested in that fight. We'll see how it goes. I would want to maybe get some spells. Do I have enough mana for that? Yes, I do. This one is great. This one's great. I do have life mana. Excellent. So basically that's the Song of Resistance, or the Song of Vitality, depending on how you want to say that. You get 33 less damage from each attack. And that's absolutely great. That's massive. And that's just massive. So that will definitely help with the AoE from both the ogres and that elder goblin. And spells and disciples can and will actually stack. So I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna use the little baby resistance spell that we have, the 10% one. Because we need all the help we can get. Okay, let's get this shit rolling. Let's see here. So this is the 10% baby one. As you can see, plus 10 all across the board. And let's get the bigger one. Plus 43. And that's awesome. That will definitely reduce the damage that we take and probably even save most of our units. Honestly, I will go this way. I think that's a better move, because with all the armor that we have, the damage he deals is negligible. The damage they deal still sucks. So I want to deal with them as fast as possible. And he can just stand there and throw shit at me. Doesn't matter. Actually does not matter much. He actually had one attack in and that's all. Forgot to build the building. Oh, that happens a lot. Believe me, that happens a lot. When I watched the PvP tournaments, high-level players such as Prostophilat, Bonif, Scorpion, etc. In one point or the other, they forget to build the building, they do a fight, and they're like facepalm. It happens. It actually happens even quite substantially more when you go into the PvP, because the PvP scene you actually set a timer, just like you would be setting it in chess, in a chess game, and everyone has a time for his turn. So yeah, that ain't all that easy as it seems. That's actually not that easy. Definitely want to go there, but first things first. Let's actually fight those guys. Don't want to take losses, so we'll go with this. Know that those guys hurt, but I'll take care of the other sources of damage first. That way, only he remains, and I still have the armor, so it's livable. That kinda sucked. That also sucked. That also sucked. Okay, and we're in a good spot here. Nice, both hero and the armored warrior. So now we have a Huskarl. Pretty nice, pretty nice. We have crits. We have 100 damage, plus some crits, plus 10 from earth power, which is an additional just bonus damage. Ward against... Nice, ward against earth and freeze, and immune to being turned to stone, immune to being petrified. Okay, oh, okay, this is great. If we get a banner to increase armor... No, we can even increase it with the spell. So, if you increase his armor above 30, he's getting plus 5 to initiative, as you can see here, and plus 25 to his damage. So we can increase that with that spell. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Ain't gonna lie, this is quite a nice unit. Okay, so we wanna tackle this next time. Honestly, the most that I'm afraid of would be the Cyclops. Although I think if he's not leveled, I should be able to take him down in one turn. Because I don't remember Cyclops having any substantial amounts of hit points. It's just kinda sucky to deal with because he does decent amount of range damage, because he hits for 100, I believe. It's gonna go down, nothing I can do about that. Should win this. If they don't miss. Not even gonna say anything. Don't even say anything. Do not even say anything. He'll probably die because he'll be hit by a summon attack, which is kinda not very cool, but nothing we can do about it. I don't wanna save and load because that's kinda ugh. I am of the mind that if you do a bad decision, you should actually face the consequences. Okay, what do we pick now? Well, we got helmets, don't have any boots, but honestly I would prefer might, plus 20% to damage. It will help in those fights here. The helmet that we got, yeah, we have a helmet, but it's not actually anything that good, so So we can live without that. Now let's hunt him down. He's not gonna live. That's great. That guy's probably gonna run away. Or not. Great. One run away. But the good thing is, the hero died. And why is that a good thing? We left the fort on the left side. And we don't have any movement to get back here. But since he doesn't have a hero that's alive, he cannot take over the fort. If you start a fort battle, and your hero dies during the fort battle, but you win, you will take the fort. But if you start it while you don't have a hero, you can win the battle, but you can't take over the fort. So yeah, be wary of that when you do those battles. You guys will regen. And we're gonna need to take care of those banner ladies, unfortunately. Not that difficult of a fight. Honestly, more of a bothersome thing to do, but need to take care of that. And that is always XP, and we can use that to level. Leveled up, this team would be a nice sweeper to get to take care of that. Those basic enemy units that are being pumped out from this city. Okay, we've made our move. Okay, you're still up. And we're good here, so let's see if we can actually make this happen. Let's see if we can make this happen. The shield. A buff. Another shield. Would I want a potion? Would I want a potion? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think I would want a potion. Let's see if we can do this like that. I could always research another spell and try it. Yeah, 139. That's kind of bonkers. But like I say, I need to deal with the bothersome guys first. Yeah. Kinda knew he was going to do that. Defend. He needs to defend now, because he'll be focused. Yeah. He will be focused. I don't want additional damage, and the poison was, I think, too weak to deal with that. Now... baby potion. You are defending, so... should decrease it substantially. Okay, that was a ward. We need to deal with you now. You defend. You attack. You attack. Okay, this guy's dead on the next turn. This guy's also on the verge of dying. Nice. You need to defend as well if it's your turn. Good. And it's ours. Great. Levels? No levels. No levels. Oh, 84. So we can go for the dragons. Because the acolytes, I think there were, in the back row, have, I think, 80. Exactly 80. And we do 84. So one shot, one kill for the acolyte. And that's great. Wouldn't mind him leveling. Would help with the dragon. Okay, shoes. Not bad. Not bad at all. And another artifact. 15% more damage. That's also good. It's also nothing to sneeze at. Would maybe prefer a defensive artifact this time, but... not gonna lie, this is not a problem. I could go for it. If I could heal the frontliners. That is a lot of gold, though. No, we're not healing them. We're just sitting around here and we'll let it end naturally. Also, since we have a thief here, let's use it to actually get a spy going. And we're done. We're done. We don't have any elf mana. Shame, as that would be needed. It does not. Really? It does not prevent them from spawning? That kinda sucks. I actually thought it would. I actually thought it would. Good thing we have a buff and the fort defensive bonuses, so that wasn't a problem. Now you need to get revived, and that is pricey for a hero unit. You stay here and heal. You have a thief here, eh? I'll get you, so you don't bother us anymore. Instant fight, yeah. Now, how are we doing with the... It was one day you're gonna stay here. And then we'll get working on more dragons, I think. Really? You really wanted to? The dwarf thief is beefier, but is a lot slower than other thieves. As per dwarf racial units goes, as they go, they're actually... Many of them are slower than their other racial counterparts, but stronger. Or more vital. Not necessarily stronger, damage-wise. Okay, seems to be good. There is a treasure here and here. Be nice to get that. Any maybe hidden treasures? Does not seem that way. Oh, and an orc hideout. There could be something there as well. This is the time when the hard fights come in, so we'll be frequently buffing for the harder fights. So be ready for that. Now. Okay, so it will go like this. Kinda want to take care of you, if I have the option to. Okay, so you went like this. Interesting. So I'm gonna do this. That way we won't get hit in the front line. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna defend. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. That was unfortunate. I thought you were gonna move before him. Had the same initiative. But alas, it's not the case. Great. Got 2 attacks in a row because I waited, and that was the last attack on the turn. So the next attack he got a first turn, so that's why it seemed like he got 2 attacks. Okay, now we have the veteran warrior. 100 damage is pretty nice, Definitely we're going up there with... You see the substantial changes you get when the unit actually goes up a tier. Those higher tier units are nothing to laugh at. That's why when you see even one in a stack like this, like the Defender of Faith, you know that this is not gonna be a pushover, especially since he's got a Paladin as well, and a Hierophant. Those are some beefy units there. Oh, okay. Okay, wow, this one does 60, ugh. Okay, that is a decent range composition. They do pack a punch. Not gonna lie. Need to heal for this. Now, you're good. You're also okay. Well, let's move up a bit higher. Actually, no, let's move up a bit higher, because I want you to get some XP from the next fight, since your units are quite close to leveling up. And speaking of the devil, literally and figuratively, and he wants to be buddies again. Okay, I don't know why you didn't wanna anymore, because typical AI stuff. We're all good, and then he's like, no, you know what? I can't stand you anymore, that's why we're not friends. And you're like, okay. Then a couple of turns later he was like, I made a mistake, please forgive me. And you're like, okay, I mean, let's roll with it, I guess. I don't wanna do that. I mean, I want to, but it's kind of a waste. Let's do this. 30 should be enough. And I have a lot of rune mana. So it won't be that much of a waste. And I need him to be a little more damaged before I meet him on the field. We're not playing fair here, it's disciples. Why should we play fair? Great. One will get away, but one is something that we can actually take. Especially since we've taken care of the hero. So the decreased movement will mean that he won't be on time to revive him. At least it doesn't seem so. Anywho, we're going in a steady pace. I like it. Okay, this one needs to go. This one definitely needs to die. If you can prevent it, I advise you to not, under any circumstances, let the banner bearers get away. They're extremely annoying and take care of most of your terrain that you would want to keep for yourself, so yeah. Okay, now this is a squad that you can actually fear. It's not a throwaway squad now. Okay, so since we're healthy, okay, that's just something you would sell. Probably gonna go here, but we also need to buff as well. I think this will be... No, this will not be enough. Let's full buff. Let's full buff for defense with what we have. Also, I need to research some attack buffs. That's also something we would need. So, Cyclops goes first, definitely. Do I... No, I don't need that damage. That damage can be dealt to the back line. Okay, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck, definitely. I wasn't anticipating him to miss. Now, you, those two will hit him, or those two will not hit him. Okay, game, whatever you want. I am not pressuring you. I'm not pressuring you in any way. This is honestly, sometimes this is some XCOM shit with those percentages. I know that 80% is still a lot of room for missing, but come on. I had misses 4 times in a row with units. So, you ain't gonna tell me that's okay. Okay, so this is the place the greenskin was hiding. We're hiding. Damn it. Oh, okay, so finding sounds. And he said that it's no surprise that they had enough resources to fight us. So taking care of this should take care of the event of that orc spawn, I guess, from the context. Finally, now no more green skin no more green skin can I forgot the word I was looking for. Again, dang it. Basically that no more greenskins can make their life miserable. That's the gist of it. There was another word I was looking for, but can't seem to find it in my head right now. And it's by no means a complicated word, I just didn't have my full 2 coffees from the morning, so not in a thinkable state yet. How much time? 34 minutes, not bad, we can still go. Now, what's the plan here? Those are going to be beefed up. Honestly, this is a mercenary camp. I would like to see what's in that camp. I would also like to take care of those guys, but honestly, this could be bad. He's at least level 10 because of the red sword. And his basic damage that he deals was, I think, 90, so he's gonna deal well above 100. He is fast, and he deals about 100 as well, and he's leveled, so that would be more. He deals more than 100 as well, so... And each one of them is beefy, so... That's also something to take into account. Honestly, what's here? Because this is a thing that we can enter. Is it? Yeah. Oh, crap. This is not that easy as well. So yeah, the battle bear, for the lack of a better term, has a quite a nice stat spread, to be honest. And he has rage. When he falls below 50%, his crit chance goes up. Not crit chance, his crit damage goes up. That sucks for us. That means he is very fast, as you can see. That means if he moves first, then we need to take care of him. He needs to be taken care of in one turn. Problem is, the dude has 20 armor and 320 hit points. He's not something we can deal with that easily. And then we have AoE to deal with. This is doable. This is doable without much of a problem. This just needs preparation. This just needs preparation. But that also means I'm not in a hurry to go here. I maybe would like to go for him. It is a dragon, but it's only a singular unit. So that's not at all scary. He's cooking up units quite fast right now. I need my second squad to get rid of that guy. Or get rid of this. Yeah. You should be close to leveling or not? Nope, still not. You're halfway. Really? Okay, but you were. That's gonna be marching, I think, to get you more movement. Well, depending on what we get to pick. And I want to actually uncover that mercenary camp because of two things. One thing is I am curious what's there. The other thing is we still need the 6th unit. And I'm not sure what I want there. Oh, what's standing here? Well, we can go through it. We can go through it. Not a problem. I was thinking about a buffing unit, but that's actually a problem. That's actually a problem here, since buffing units basically get a 1-turn buff to your guys. I think the higher tier ones actually have a permanent buff, so they have something to do about 6 times in a battle. After that, they just stand there and tank, and they're not very good at tanking. If the mod didn't change that permanent buff, so that's something to take into account. The buffing is good. Don't get me wrong, it is good, but like I said, then you don't deal damage. That's one thing. You're not tanking, because they can't tank for shit. Yeah, so what to do with him then? What to do with him? I don't remember the stats on the White Dragon. I think he has 125 in vanilla damage, he does, or definitely above 100. 800 HP, I think. Base stats. And 40, 50 initiative? No, 770. 110, not 125. Low chances to hit though, but below 50% he gets plus 10% to hit, so let's watch out with the amount of damage we deal. Below 50. Okay, this is gonna be... Let's wait and have him attack first. And he actually hit everyone. But I didn't, and I have higher percentages to hit. Oh yeah, disciples. He should go down if we hit. Yeah. Honestly, not worth buffing up for. Okay, 62 now. This is ramping up. This is actually the crossbowman, not the crossbowman, the Forge Guardian. The Forge Guardian is actually a unit that always got a substantial amount of bonus damage on leveling, even if in vanilla. He has that Monocle of Focus ability, so beneath 50% he gets a bonus to hit chance and a bonus to initiative. That's not that great. Don't get me wrong, it does come in handy, but it's nothing that adds to his overall performance that much. The damage that he can do to a singular target, though, that's pretty awesome. It's nothing to sneeze at. Now, I think I will start taking care of the dragons now, since we still... That wasn't very nice of you. We still need XP. We still need XP to get for our units. Yeah, we still need that XP, and they are maybe something good will drop from them, you know, because units can hold items, and defeating them would mean they would drop them. So, nope, not healing. Damage. We need damage. Well, we don't need damage on this squad since they leveled, but why not? We got a lot of mana still. Now, how much you got? 40. So we'll take care of a mage. Close. Really, dude? Really? Also, you were faster both times? Oh yeah, you are faster, simply. Okay, checks out. Good. And a conveniently placed level. That's why I won't die when he does a spell on... Well, he won't do a spell on me now, since I won't die. Oh, a relic. Max HP plus 5%, regeneration plus 5%, and if you use it, if you equip it, you get that, and if you use it, it heals one target for 80. But we need to have a relic ability to use relics. A Grimoire of Air. And what this gives is a ward against air damage for one unit you pick. Honestly, yeah, because either those do air or lightning damage. If they do air, that could be great. I'll check in a moment. What can we take? We can take a dragon. We can take a dragon. We don't want a dragon, but we could take a dragon. Kinda was expecting something else. I don't know how I feel about this one. Do I go here, take this XP, and take the items? I think yes, although I won't be able to take care of those two things, not now. Okay, we're good here. Let's check that Elder. What type of damage? No, lightning damage. So that book won't help us. That's actually, he didn't have lightning damage. Lightning as a source wasn't a damage type in vanilla. It's from the mod. The vanilla had, if I recall, the units that used lightning had air as a source. Basically, maybe I am saying this wrong. I shouldn't. Okay, they have a extremely fast movement speed. Did not take that into account. And I don't have a revive on me, do I? Okay, that's not an easy fight. You know what? Sorry, I need to load this. I said I don't load in those type of situations, but I'm not gonna haul my ass back 10 turns because I don't have a revive potion on me. No, sir. Okay, this is a dangerous unit composition, not gonna lie, I thought it wasn't. So yeah, in the vanilla, those that used lightning had air as a source, but now it's not so much as lightning as it is electricity. So that's a new source of damage in the mod. Those... dang, they pack a punch. Kinda waste to use that mana on this, but those are kinda nasty. If it wasn't for their speed, we wouldn't need to use that, but their speed is obnoxious. Oh yeah, crits. So that won't give us much. You know what? This would be a better choice now. Yeah, nothing we can do with that. Please hit this guy. Great. Now we can actually live through this. Yeah. Yeah. We should live. Great. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's surprising. That's also something I like about Disciples. You think you know the squad, you think you know the risks, you roll the dice in a bad way, and you lose the initiative rolls, and your squad is toast. Because you were like, nah, I don't need to use the mana, I could save up some mana. No, bro. No saving up mana. Either you go full or you go broke. I went broke. Happens. Does indeed happen, but... well... we learned. And we adjusted. Great and great. There'll be a lot of back and forths like this with the AI. This is even worse. We're not getting that item soon. This would also suck. You know what? This will also suck. I need buffs. I am gonna do this without buffs. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I need to get a thief and get him to this shop. Could deal with the wolves to make my life easier there. But definitely need a thief in that shop, because those potions are quite expensive, and even though the thief does have a lower percentage of, well, stealing them, still it's better to purchase, I don't know, 3 or 4 thieves than buy 2 of those potions. Definitely. Now. Honestly will. Honestly will. Really, dude? Come on, man. We're just about right with the damage. That was kind of scary. Now. Honestly, this is also a scary group. Do we have any spells that actually help us with that? Have any resistance spells? No, we do not. We do have damaging spells, could always use that. Could always use that, you know. Yeah, well, not much wiggle room here, honestly. I do need to give that debuffing staff to my mage character. Then we could use at least one debuff. The thing is, we also have not only racial stats, okay, 800 and 800, we also have racial spell distribution in this game, in the Disciple series. So the good races get buffs and healing items. The evil races Yeah, those get purely debuffs. Well, not purely, because every race also gets a damaging spell, to be fair, with other races. But aside from that, not such thing as a good race having a debuff, or a bad race having a strict buff for statistics. The only buff you could count in an evil race were the undead hordes with their... I think it was a 5th level spell that gives you ward against weapons in the vanilla. I don't know. Don't remember if it's still present in this same form in this mod. Because in the Russian mod I was playing, it did actually something else. Okay. Need to check something. I need to check the buffer again. Would be plus 100% damage. And if she falls beneath 40% life, she gets a heal for 80 in a line. So there's always something to do if she's damaged, but... I don't know. I don't know. In another thought, we could go for another Forge Master. That is 70 damage, but having an Archdruidess would give us 100% buff. And also one more thing, how is her initiative? 70. So she will always move first and could always buff someone. Though she has a pathetic amount of health, which means if she goes down, we lose the additional damage that we had. Which kinda sucks. I can't go... I would like maybe another Rune Master, but I can't go for another Rune Master since we don't... No, I can go for another Rune Master. We can buy one here. Okay, maybe I will go for another Rune Master then. It's not a bad idea. He does attack everyone. And he breaks their armor. Not a precisely bad idea, you know? Yeah. We could go for that, But we're about 50 minutes in, so I think this would be enough for this shenanigan. So, thank you guys for watching. I am grateful for the support, and yeah, well, have a nice weekend, and see ya. Cześć!